Nikki Haley is, of course, leaving her position as ambassador to the United Nations. We may not like Nikki Haley's politics. I don't like Nikki Haley's politics, but she's more or less qualified for the position, as qualified as many ambassadors are anyway. Let's sort of put it at that. Donald Trump is appointing former Fox News anchor Heather Nauert as ambassador to the United Nations to replace Nikki Haley. There's an idea, right? More recently, after her stint at Fox News, Heather Nauert has been spokeswoman for the State Department. Donald Trump calling her very talented, very smart, and very quick, and says that she will be respected by all. What's worse, making people ambassadors who pay for those positions is normally done not with the ambassador to the UN, right? Like I've talked before about how under Obama, under Trump, big fundraisers and friends of the president, it's sort of standard practice that you can kind of buy yourself an ambassadorship. But usually it's like, ambassador to the Seychelles or something like that. This is much worse because this is the United Nations. And it's also kind of an attack on the United Nations. It's sort of suggesting that the UN is a joke. I don't know if deliberately or subconsciously. When you say, I'm going to put Fox News lady in as my ambassador to the United Nations, in a way you're saying you don't take the United Nations seriously and you think about the entire thing as a joke. The only saving grace here, Pat, to Trump pursuing his reality show administration within the United States government is that Heather Nauert's nomination would require Senate confirmation. I can only imagine that those would be fascinating confirmation hearings.
I suppose the other saving grace is that he didn't choose Jeanine Pirro because that would be a lot worse. We do know that the Fox News to White House pipeline, that's in strong shape right now.
It is. And Heather Nauert has no political experience. She has no policymaking experience. I don't know exactly what she's going to do. But imagine for a moment if Hillary Clinton were president and appointed, I don't know, Rachel Maddow as ambassador to the United Nations, or if Barack Obama had appointed Anderson Cooper or Don Lemon, the right would lose it. And they are actually now playing this game where they say, you're questioning Heather Nauert's fitness for the job? That's sexist and misogynist, which of course is utter and complete nonsense. And even they don't believe it. And in a way, Nauert's kind of the perfect fit, right? She has no experience, as I said. She's totally unqualified, as I said. She doesn't know anything about policy, but she will go with whatever Donald Trump says, and it'll serve the purpose of being a de facto attack on the United Nations. Trump thinks so lowly of the United Nations that he will appoint Heather Nauert as the ambassador. Truly a joke, and this is why the world is laughing to the cheers of millions of Trumpists in the United States.